Who's a two-finger typist?
One
Yep.
finger.
Who can type with all 10 fingers? Yep. What would it take to get from this to this?
Persistence.
Practice, persistence, a bit of technique, yeah, a motivation to want to do it. 10 full fingers, yes. Now, you might be pretty good at this, but then to do this, it's a bit weird. So sometimes you have to slow down in order to speed up. The same with all these thinking tools, or with speed reading techniques. It is possible to, easily read at 1,000 words a minute. It takes a bit of technique, a bit of skill, and a bit of persistence. Okay. So I went from a 15-year-old high school dropout to doing my Masters of Entrepreneurship and Innovation in under 2 years with 8 high distinctions and 2 top student awards. And nothing changed with my intelligence. I just learned to use my brain properly. Did everyone remember to bring their brain? I do have a spare mobile brain if anybody needs it today for the rest of the meeting. No? Okay. So I think that was all I sort of wanted to sort of cover. The New Scientist magazine brought out some research, and they had a brave new vision of your brain. And under this white line are 2 words. What that vision is for your brain. And those 2 words are no limits. There's no limits to your brain, what your brain can do, what your brain can achieve. There's no limits to your thoughts, your memories, your ideas, your creativity. There's no limits to success. And I really enjoy working with you guys in this Rotary Club to help us and the whole community be more successful. So thank you very much for your time. I've really enjoyed working with you today.
Jennifer, how do you start a roadmap?
How you start a mind map? Yeah? Well, what's something you need to plan? What's anything we might need to plan? Or you need to
Father's Day.
Father's Day. Okay. So with Father's Day, you might draw a picture of Dad in the centre. Or I'm graphically challenged. I'm in the process of learning to draw. That's okay. Okay. What's the first thing you think of when you think of Father's Day? Sorry?
The date.
The date or the logistics. So you go logistics. And you might have date.
Place.
Sorry?
Place.
Place. Now you might sort of think of who. So you've got families. You might have sponsors. You might need organisers. You might think of volunteers. So we need Jim with the sausage sizzle. You might think of promotion. Hang on, turn my timer off. So promo. And you might think of flyers and other things as you're going. And you might go back up here to logistics, and you might go promo or advertising, and that could have a link to here as well. What else would you think of? What's another idea?
The what? What's going to happen?
What? Okay, so depending on, mind maps are the architecture of thought. It doesn't matter what you put on there. So you could put what, or you could put agenda, or you could put stuff or events. So we'll just put what. So some of the things, what can we want to achieve? And then what are we going to, so I'm dyslexic. What are we going to do? So we want to achieve, raise money. We want to have that tingly feeling. Tingly for everyone, feel good about the community. Want people to sing. Not you, Bill. We want them to have fun. What else do we want? We want weather.
Plan B.
Yeah, so, okay, logistics. We might need here, plan B. If it does rain or something else like that. And the beauty of a mind map is that you can jump all around the place and add new things as you're going. Now you can do it down and dirty, really rough like this, or you can use some software, or you could, often you would use often different colours and other images and whatever, but very, very quickly, in less than 3 or 4 minutes, use the power of your brain connection and association, you've got a plan of all the things you want to do. It can either be a briefing document, or it could be a to-do list. And you go, okay, have we got this, have we got this, have we got this? And you just keep going around. It can also be an essay, or an agenda for your meeting, or a business report, or your newsletter ideas, or if you're blogging. Or kids, when they're at exams, quickly do a mind map of their exam. So really, really quick, really easy ability to use them, and just know that I'll be using a few mind maps on the website and other things as we're going. Yeah. Board, I've just had a brilliant idea for the new board papers. True?
One page minutes.
Any other questions or comments or bad jokes? No?
No, but we just found out where Sue thinks.
Jennifer, what sort of prospect do you see of our education system getting a little bit more, this sort of getting this perspective, getting away from just the bulk learning that we have. We just cram stuff into kids' heads and in students' heads. Cram.
Yeah.
And you hope like hell that something filters out the other end. And how can we get the process, do you think? Can you see it arising? Do you think we're hopelessly enmeshed in detail?
No. The head of education in South Australia, he said he wanted every teacher to teach every child to mind map. Kids, 6-year-old kids are using mind maps and all throughout schools. We've got to keep up with the 6-year-olds. So it is a bit of a challenge to get, schools. That's my passion, is going around Australia and around the world, getting people, teachers, education departments and businesses to use mind maps. And working with kids one-on-one, whether they're adult MBA students or young kids in schools. But there is a groundswell out there. Rote learning develops a kind of mental grace. The ability to do the times table, that's important. But the ability to use thinking tools is also very valuable. So it is out there. People are starting to do it, and only time would tell. The vision that Bill and myself and Tony Buzan share is global mental literacy, that everyone understands how their brain works and how to be more mentally literate. Yeah. So, and one of the ideas we have with our other Rotary Club is to run free study skills programs, that maybe our Rotary Club might be interested in doing that, helping kids, disadvantaged kids or other kids to use their brain, or to do stuff back in the community as well.
Who can use the software that does this?
The main software is a software called iMindMap, which is the software, I think it's about 35. This software, it's really easy, really intuitive to use. It's called iMindMap. And if you go to imindmap.com.au, you can download a free version of the product to play with as well. And I'm happy, to use the software or to plan stuff or to show other things with people. I'm a bit of a computer geek, so I love all the technology and the computers. Yeah. Any other questions? I do have the mind map summary. If you would like a summary of my talk, I didn't know whether it was worthwhile photocopying this and giving to everyone. And I do have a little pad of how to mind map. If you want to, I can bring them next week, and you can, see what it's like. Thanks. All right. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate
it. Isn't it interesting seeing what other people do, other members of our club do? Thank you, Jennifer. That was excellent. And I think the other thing that's useful for a mind map is having one of those computers.
Yes.